All right, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Dried Blood, Season 5, Episode 8. Are we on 8? Have we?
You can't count that high.
I know, this is
can't
Episode
count that high.
9.
I
We're
have
into
no idea.
9. Oh, my God. The season is ticking
Oh.
along. We have Bob the Barbarian returning. We have Richard Knottley, Dick Twist, Real David Grace, and Big Papa Drock. We got you guys back again really, really soon. You guys have both been on recently, but that's just how things ended up. How did that? You're 2-0 now from never playing a tabletop game at all ever in a matter of weeks to being 2-0 in the premier PvP tabletop show on the internet. I'm just gonna go ahead and claim that title.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Yeah. It's crazy. Like I mean, when I won the first one, I was like, damn, beginner's luck. But then after tonight, where I basically rolled the hottest dice that have ever existed,
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe tabletop RPGs are for me.
Maybe this is all you need to do from here on out only, and just rolling dice. You need to go out and buy a big hunkin' giant D20. That's what you
I definitely need to do that. Job.
Yeah,
and a lottery ticket. There's a big jackpot tomorrow, so I need to buy one of those as well. But yeah, it feels freaking awesome.
There you go.
If not this, maybe Vegas.
I mean,
yeah.
Enjoy the victory. Let's take a look on the flip side. Who is 0-2, 0-2. I can say this correctly. I'm
from
sorry.
a certain point of view, sure.
Richard Knottley.
From every point of view, actually.
From a certain
you
point of view.
From
quite experienced.
Every angle.
And here you come in.
Right.
Just eating dirt at the end of each match.
I wouldn't personify it like that, but go on.
But I did personify it like that.
I think you're
like,
fake news.
So much. I mean, I guess we could say eating chicken tenders instead, and we would all know.
The only reason I'm
means.
still here is because you caught me with your net. Okay,
I
be clear,
did.
I was flying away into heaven with open arms. I was being brought up to the seventh heaven, and you said no.
Why does your flying look like you're swimming?
Because that's what all ghosts do. They swim as they fly away.
Oh, that's not true.
I don't have
I've seen a lot of ghosts. And it turns out they just think it and they fly.
Do you have schizophrenia too?
Have trouble thinking?
While this is all going on, there's a couple of mages trying to Dick's got violent hand gestures going on, and a couple of mages are trying to wrangle his ghost and sew it back into his lifeless body, trying to.
You can't send me back there.
Hold still. Now, you did go out with one of the most epic moves that we have ever seen here in the arena. So let's flip it back to your opponent, the one, the only Bob the Barbarian. What were you thinking in that moment? You're like, let's just throw everything at him. Like, were you even doing the math?
I honestly didn't even realize I killed him. I was like, do the status effects hurt him? I don't know. All I want is to exact vengeance from my boy.
Yes.
My sweet boy. And so I was like, I've got so many things left over, and it's time to just put them all into one attack. Yeah. And the D&D gods saw me as worthy, and they gave me that natural 20, as they should.
For all of you that were trying to keep track at home of the mechanics behind that final move, we had 1 for the status effect, 3 for the power up, and then the Denim Gator adds an extra 2 on top. Yeah. So that was 6 plus the nat 20 gave an extra 1. That's 7 total for that final hit. If you were trying to follow along with our Champions of Chaos system and trying to keep track.
Also, doesn't he then receive a +1 fighting spirit?
And then he would have regained 1 fighting spirit because of the nat 20 as well. So you healed in that. I think putting you back to starting health at 16.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's like you were never fought this entire time.
It's like Dick did nothing at all. It's like he was never here.
It was. The funny thing is, I could play this 20 more times and never have a night like tonight ever again. Because, I mean, we all saw it. I had, I think 4 nat 20s tonight.
Yes.
4 nat 20s.
It was a lot.
I'm not experienced, but I think that's not normal.
You also gained a fatigue at the end because you
I did,
got 3 adrenaline.
We're
Yeah, I
so
got 3
good.
adrenalines.
So good over here. Just start playing Dion. So
Well,
good over here. You know what it is? This system is run on Foundry VTT. And it is a damn conspiracy because I used Foundry VTT for years before canceling, and ever since then, those bastards give me bad rolls.
that was actually a really, really good impression right there. It's very well
What
done.
impression? It's me.
Sorry. Well,
me.
you like theories, so I actually have a theory as to why you died. You want to hear it, Richard Knottley?
If I say no, are you still gonna say it?
Yeah, I am. I'm still going to say it. Yes.
No.
This isn't your podcast, so. Absolutely. I think it's because you overextended yourself. You were bringing on the fight even before the match started. With that tweet, that Instagram post you did talking about your presidential campaign, you were throwing fire already. You got to save your energy for the game and the game itself. Though, if any of you missed it, you do need to go check it out. It's hilarious.
Speaking of the campaign and all of the shit talking, now that you have died a second time and are currently being resurrected, but do you think this second death is going to impact voters' impressions of you as a strong, virile man who should be running a country?
Not even a little bit. Everybody loves a comeback story, okay? America loves a good comeback story. It's what happens. You know, we love the underdogs here. America loves the underdogs. They love winners. And I'm a winner at heart. I may not have won yet, but winners at heart is all you need. All you got to do is dream big. Think big. It's the art of the deal, and you win.
So tonight, were you just not dreaming big enough?
Oh, no. It was all part of my plan.
Oh. So you took a dive? Is that what you're saying?
Right. So my death is going to spiral off and create a cascade of events.
Okay.
That rattle and shake the country to its very foundations.
Yes.
And therefore, if and when I return, if I decide to return for a third time, everything I've put in place will go into effect. It is a sad day for those who would challenge Dick Twist.
I feel so sorry for your political opponents.
Okay.
I do too.
Oh, those
Different
lucky
reasons.
suckers.
For different
Who have
reasons.
to stand up on stage next to you. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that about does it for the evening, but we wanted one final piece of advice, catchphrase, something the acolytes can take home with them. One last final thought from each of you as yourselves, as your characters. We will, you know what? Let's let Dick Twist go first.
Well, you know, as always, live dangerously.
That's it?
Was it because you couldn't think of anything longer?
Okay. All right.
I don't know if you're keeping like steady eye contact because you have your sunglasses on, or if you just have your eyes closed. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that sells it. That sells it. Yeah. No, dangerously.
Bob,
Got
Big
it.
Papa Drock, any final words?
Yes. To the acolytes, never be afraid to let the denim cover you. You've seen its power. Embrace the gators. And to my boy, my sweet boy Robbie, I won't let the hunger take you again, son. Bet on it.
Ooh.
Promises.
All right. Well, you heard it here. We'll see how that plays out as we move forward in the season, but we will see you all on the next episode of D20 Deathmatch.